A standing ovation for State Senator John Hoffman today, returning to the Capitol for the first legislative session since being shot over the summer in an attack at his Champlin home. Thanks for joining us tonight on air and streaming on KARE 11 Plus. I'm Julie Nelson.
And I'm Lauren Lemanchek. The first day of the new session in both chambers was fairly short and procedural, but the day's focus quickly shifted to honor Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman, who died in last June's targeted lawmaker attacks.
Danny Spiewak joins us live from the Capitol with more on today's emotional return. Danny?
Well, this was an opening day unlike any other in the history of the Minnesota legislature. Both parties and both chambers came together in the same room to celebrate the return of Senator Hoffman, but also to mourn the loss of Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman and her husband, Mark.
In the Senate chamber, the opening day of the 2026 session was a display of resilience as Senator John Hoffman returned for the first time since surviving last June's targeted shootings.
I will not allow that to define us, our lives, or our democracy. What defines us is how we must respond.
Let us rise for a moment of silence.
But over in the House chamber, Tuesday was a day of remembrance, 8 months after the assassination of Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman and her husband, Mark.
Hard to come up with the words.
Addressing the Hortman family in the gallery, Governor Walz mourned the loss of his governing partner and top legislative ally.
I miss my friend every day. I miss the wisdom that she brought, the humor, the decency. And I just hope the work that we do here does her proud.
That work will carry on, in part through DFL Senate Majority Leader Erin Murphy.
I believe the finest memorial to Melissa is to embody her spirit and her purpose.
And GOP House Speaker Lisa Demuth.
And every day she modeled the importance of leading with conviction and kindness.
The new House DFL leader, Zach Stevenson, knew both Melissa and Mark as well as anyone in the legislature.
Mark Hortman was such a good dude. I have difficulty imagining his face without a smile on it.
Stevenson worked on some of Melissa Hortman's earliest campaigns and owes much of his legislative career to her mentorship.
Melissa left us the model. Let's care about the institution and each other as much as Melissa did. Let's put our heads down and get to work.
Today, lawmakers had a joint resolution honoring Melissa and Mark Hortman, but that's the only business that they took up. The committee meetings will all begin tomorrow, and there are 19 of them scheduled. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Danny.